What is up, guys? I'm here, and today I just wanted to say a few words what I saw, and my mind was blown away from this E3 conference so far. So far, we got good games again are coming out, and you don't know how hyped I am for these games. Let me start with one. Finally, after all these years, Devil May Cry 5 is finally announced. After all these years, we the fans have been waiting Capcom for years to announce Devil May Cry 5. Of course, Capcom was going to go a little bit different directions with the series by giving it a reboot, which was a disaster. No, not a disaster, a big disappointment. I didn't play the reboots, but I did play the demo. Way back when it used to be on PlayStation 3. But now, I think it's taken down right now. It was a disappointment Devil May Cry game ever made. And I'm very happy that Capcom decided, like, okay, you know what, let's go back to the original one, because since this game didn't sell very well. And suddenly, Capcom decided to remaster it for the PS4 after it didn't sell very well? Psh, what a big bad move right there. But now, Capcom finally opened their eyes now, and now they're fixing all their franchises now. Now, like Resident Evil 7, for example, it went so well that it returned Resident Evil back to its original roots now, back to the horrifying that it used to be, what made it Resident Evil. Now they're going back to Dante now, back to his original roots. But however, the only thing is that now let me explain something that kind of disappointed me about Devil May Cry 5 a bit. Even though the game was announced, but I am hyped for it. Now let me just tell you why I'm a little disappointed about it. Now, of course, don't get me wrong about Dante's nephew. As you'll remember, in Resident Evil 4, the guy you were playing as, well, I kind of forgot his name because it's been quite some time since I last played Devil May Cry 4. And I didn't get a chance to play the remastered version for the PS4. I need to get to that. But anyway, you play as his nephew, because I didn't notice that was his nephew until my friend explained to me that you look at his arm, it's like the, you know, it's different. It's actually, like I said, I forgot his nephew's name, but it's definitely his nephew from Devil May Cry 4, because the arm. And you see Dante at the end of the trailer, but when I look at close look at Dante, he looks like he gone old. But we don't know that yet, because he kind of looks old, because his goatee turned white. If I remember correctly from the previous Dante games, his goatee was like dark brown, pretty much like mine. So this is telling us that, you know, Dante's getting old, or that's just they just changed his hair color a bit just for the game. But to me personally, I think they changed his color of his goatee for the show how powerful the PS4 and Xbox One can handle. So that's what I think. And now finally, the next game I'm so excited for is called Doom Eternal. That teaser trailer blew my mind away, because for a lot of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of the Doom series. I love Doom so much. I could spend hours of playing Doom 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, sorry, I mean the reboots of Doom. As long as I want, because that's how much I love the series. Now we're getting another Doom game. Now, I'm really hoping that this new Doom game, hopefully they fix the multiplayer, because a lot of you already know by now that, okay, the reboot Doom did so well back in 2016. It did. But the only thing that I kind of got disappointed about that game is the multiplayer. And because a lot of you already know now that the multiplayer played too similar like Halo. And for what my friend told me, he's saying because the reason it plays like that, because iTechSoft actually asked the people that worked on the Halo series to work on that multiplayer. And they realized that was a big mistake. That's why the price was cut down to about, I would say, $39 after it was supposed to be $60. So they didn't really make much off it, but it did sell very well. It's just that they didn't make too much of it because they had to cut the price off because of that, you know, because of that mistake. So yeah, Doom Eternal is gonna be like almost amazing to me. It looks like it's taking more into the city instead of Mars. So this is gonna be pretty interesting to see. They're gonna take the Doom somewhere else now, because Doom's always been taking a place on Mars. So I want them to take the series somewhere else besides Mars. I mean, I know that's how it usually is, but to me, I think it's time we take the series somewhere else, a new location. So finally, they take it to a city now. So that's actually a perfect start right there for that. So yeah, so Doom Eternal is another game I'm looking forward for, and I just cannot wait for that game to be announced. Now, the next game I'm looking can't wait for, is Dead or Alive 6. Now, I love playing fighting games. I'm not good at it, but I just enjoy playing it. But Dead or Alive, it's actually pretty interesting. You play it as not only all the characters, but you play it as a bunch of female characters, which is pretty interesting to me, because back in the day, because fighting games was always you're fighting always with guys characters, like there's no female characters. If I remember correctly, Chun-Li had to be the first female character to ever make an appearance in fighting games, and then after that, when Dead or Alive came along, that's when they added some more female characters to fighting games. So cause to me personally, I think Chun-Li expired Dead or Alive to have like female fighters. That's just to me. But yeah, Dead or Alive 6 is another game I'm looking forward for. I cannot wait for that and see what the story they have for that, because that looks like it's gonna be a very hyped game for me right there. So yeah, so Dead or Alive 6 is another game I'm looking forward for. So I cannot wait for that to come out next year. Sorry about that. Okay, next game I'm looking forward for is, of course, this is obviously everyone is waiting for this game, and that is the Spyro trilogy. Everyone is hyped for that. So far, Activision first released the trailer a while back, and now this is recently now that Game Informer began a lot of images to show some details of the game, which is great because. Okay, details is good and all, we get to see some pictures, but we want actual gameplay. Now that's what Activision did. Activision finally showed a gameplay of a demo. So, sorry, it's my throat. Just a little sick. But anyways, so yeah, so we actually got actual gameplay of the Spyro. So we finally see what the difference is. Everything's still the same. The only thing is better graphics, so it runs smoothly. And hopefully the controls can be so tight so that way we can have full control of Spyro. I mean, this is actually going to be another great game. I have a funny feeling that Spyro is going to be a game of 2018. Cause think about it, because the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy sold so well, it became a game of 2017. Now Spyro, on my case, is going to be a game of 2018 because that game is going to so well. It's going to sell very well because people are already giving hype for it already. Pretty much all the fans have been getting hype for these new games so far, because pretty much, as long as you all know, the last generation console, which was the PS3 and Xbox 360, I mean, they were some good games, but that was back when they first launched. But as time when they got to the middle of their life cycle, pretty much that there weren't that many good games, because as far as I'm looking at it, they've been making a lot of shooting games, and that's been kind of ruining their franchise because of Call of Duty got so popular at that time because they started adding online multiplayer, which made it more fun. I'm not gonna lie, I used to love Call of Duty, but now I'm not that crazy about it anymore because it got boring now. The same gameplay, it's just the same thing, just a different story, so I'm not really that crazy about Call of Duty anymore. That's why I stopped playing Call of Duty, so that's why I had no fun for it. So anyway, yeah, so at that time, there was not that many good games. There were some more, but a lot of them were just there. So now, when the PS4 came along and the Xbox One, now we're getting good games now, finally. So that's the reason why, that's why the PS4 and Xbox One is getting a little better with the games. But I know that's not what we're talking about right now. But also, this is something retro fans are gonna love. Rare just made an announcement, including Microsoft, that they're bringing back the Battletoads series. After all these years, we have not seen a Battletoads since the NES. After the NES, that was it. That was the last time we saw Battletoads. Now they're finally bringing it back now after all these years. So it's actually good to me because to see a lot of these retro games coming back and make it all better graphics, better frame rate, you know, just to get all these new fans into these new series. Because pretty much, because when they do something different to their franchises, they think, oh wow, this is what it was back in the day. Well, because see, to me personally, fans should play like old school games, like the original ones, before they play the new ones. Because it's just to get them to experience what the series was until some changes were made. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's just something to get them to understand. Because you know what? I'll say that for another video for another time. So let's get back on topic. Also, I can't wait for the new Halo game too. That one looks pretty good to me to see what else they have. But however, I can't get that game yet. Because the reason for that is I did not play Halo 4 and I did not play Halo 5. So those are the only games I have not played yet. I'm on 3, but I need to get back to playing that. Because it's been quite some time since I last played that game. I think it's been like over 4 months now. So, yeah. So that's another game. That's another game I'm looking forward for. And there's this other game I didn't notice, but it did caught my attention a bit. Called Cyberpunk 2077. It was pretty good. I mean, it's an interesting game. It looks like it's a first-person shooter. But I want to see some gameplay first before I come to my senses to get hyped for that game. Now, another game I'm very hyped for is the Spider-Man. Of course, it's been announced for a while now, so... However, I am looking forward for that one too. Because they say it's going to be the best Spider-Man game ever made. However, I actually found out this, and I'm pretty late on this one, that Spider-Man is actually being developed by Sony's developers. I don't know why, but I think Sony got Activision's permission to get Sony's developers to develop a Spider-Man game after Activision owns it, but Activision still needs to publish it. So, that's another game I'm looking forward for. Now, Red Dead Redemption 2, it didn't really catch not much of my attention to buying it. So, I don't know. I'm gonna watch gameplays of it just to see how well it is. So yeah. So pretty much, guys, that's all far as I have right now to say about what these good upcoming games are coming. I'm just so excited to see what Sony has in store for us. Now, this is the best part I want to get to. I just cannot wait, and I'm praying to God that Sony will announce it today, because today is Sony's showcase. So what I'm really hoping for is for Sony to announce the remastered of Sony to announce the remaster of Medieval. Last year when they first showed the teaser trailer, I was jumping with excitement right there when I first saw that trailer. So they're finally bringing back that retro game now and make it for better graphics, 4K support. So now that is what I'm hoping for see at Sony Showcase. Because at the end of that teaser trailer, it's saying more detail coming soon. So this has to be the soonest we can get to see what else they got to show. I'm hopefully to see a full trailer or a full gameplay. That's all I want. Trailer, gameplay. Nothing else. So guys, let's see what happens tonight. Let's see what Sony's got in store for us. Now, the only thing that's gonna suck is I have to work tonight. But I don't go to work till like 9:20. So I'll still be able to watch some show, see what trailers that Sony's gonna show. So let's hope to see if Sony are gonna announce Medieval, because that's the biggest one I'm waiting for at their showcase tonight. So guys, this is something I like to share with you all. So let's see what happens tonight. Let's see what Sony's got in store for us. There's a lot of surprises they have for us. So guys, this is John the Nightmare, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy.